So in this video, I'm going to show you how to submit your podcast to Google Podcasts through Google Podcasts Manager. It's a brand new process for submitting your podcast to Google Podcasts that works a lot faster than the old way. And I'm going to show you how to do it inside of Buzzsprout, but this is something you can do regardless of where you host your podcast. So if you're in your Buzzsprout account and you go to the Directories tab, you'll see Google Podcasts here on the right. And here, there are just some simple instructions for the things that you need to have already in your podcast feed. So the name of your podcast, the description of your podcast, an artwork file, a category, the primary language, English, Spanish, German, something like that, and then marked explicit or not explicit. You will need this RSS feed URL when you submit your podcast to Google. So go ahead and click copy to copy it to your clipboard, and then click this button down here to go to the Google Podcast Manager website. And if you use a podcast host other than Buzzsprout, I'll leave a link to this website in the YouTube video description. So you can just click on that and follow along. But we're going to go ahead and go over to Google Podcast Manager. So once you log into one of your Google accounts, probably the one that is associated with your podcast would be the best. You're going to go through this 4-step process to submit your podcast to Google Podcasts through their Manager website. So the first step here is to paste that RSS feed that we just copied and click Next Step. And then here, Google is going to pull in your podcast. So you'll be able to review the artwork, the title, the description for your podcast, and your most recent episodes. So if everything looks good, then you know Google has pulled your podcast in successfully. And if you need to make any changes, then you'll want to go back to your podcast host, make sure that everything is exactly the way that you want it to be, and then continue by clicking Next Step. Now here, Google is going to send a verification code to the email that's in your RSS feed. So this email is the one that in Buzzsprout is saved in the podcast settings. Obviously, this isn't a real email address, but your real email address would be featured right there. So when you want to verify your podcast, all you have to do is click this send code, and it will send a unique code to that email address. So we'll click send code, and then check your inbox for that email from Google Podcasts with that verification code. You're going to copy it right here and then hit submit. And that's all you have to do. Now, it can take Google up to 2 weeks to approve new podcasts. So what you'll want to do if you use Buzzsprout is go back to your Buzzsprout dashboard. And then down here at step 4, you can click this button to check and see if Google Podcasts has approved your podcast submission. All right. And so you can check back periodically until Buzzsprout can confirm that Google Podcasts not only has your podcast, but has listed it in their app. And then you'll also be able to get the link to that for when you share it on social media or on your website. If you're an independent podcaster that's always on the lookout for what is currently working in the world of podcasting, make sure you subscribe to the Buzzsprout YouTube channel, because every single week we put out multiple videos covering everything from podcast gear and equipment to software tutorials to strategy videos like you just watched. So if this video is helpful for you, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And as always, keep podcasting.